Okay, I believe that the Lord wanted me to say something to you guys about stealing somebody's work and then not giving the artist credit. That's the first thing for a chorus that you got from a tape, and and that is what's called piracy. And I'll bet you that the song that they produced is under a copyright, which means that you would have needed to write and pay for permission to use the copyright, which you probably didn't do. You just figured, oh, they're not going to mind. It's a blessing, and we're going to go ahead and sing it and hope it blesses others. But the problem is that these people do it for a living. These people got the schooling, got the band together, worked together, wrote the music together, paid for a production studio to get the sound equipment to get them just right, and then you put it on a karaoke music separator and you take their voices completely off and replace them with yours. And not only that, since you're not giving them the credit for it and you're not paying them for the right to use it, they're not making any money. And then there's a good possibility that some of you are pirating money from your accounts. You're getting paid. Okay, now, me as a book writer, I have 5 books that I have written. They're all on Amazon. I made about $100, and that was about enough. That was about enough for somebody to buy and then make copies of it all, and then turn around and sell these books as used. And I don't see a dime of profit after that first $100. I wrote those books, yes, to be a blessing to people, but if the books were going to be so popular, then I have a right to the income on those books. I took a risk. I didn't have a publisher. I couldn't afford $4,000 for a publisher. So, and the $4,000 covers production, it covers copyright, it also covers legal expense. I don't have the money to find out who these people are that are taking my name, first of all, 1. 2, using my name to make profit on my books. I'm mad about it. It should have been there for me to make a living. And I should have at least been able to make a good amount of money for the books that have been sold for 2 years. I should have been. And then that would have been encouragement for me to continue writing. Okay, but I can't afford the legal fees. I can't go after these. I can't hire a private investigator, and I can't find out who's stolen my name to sell these books in my name to make the money. Now, I want you to think about this. Do you think that the artist or the producer who's selling the tapes, who's selling the songs, is going to appreciate you pirating their songs and if you're collecting money on your accounts for those songs, do you think they're going to appreciate that? You guys need to think about this. You're breaking the law. And if the producer or the artist decides that they're going to enforce the copyright law and they have the money to do so, they will come after you and sue you. And then you will be liable to pay fines and fees. And then you'll have to close your accounts. Or you'll have to take those songs off that you pirated. So before you go any further, I want you to think, is this legal? And then I want you to go to Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13 says that you need to obey the law of the land. And we have copyright laws. So I want you to listen to my story, and then I want you to think about how those artists think about you reproducing their work and then not giving them credit. Thank you.